Nikai kai me sero anyang mero charity James mbor yari ikom bakten ngene ufong besten nyan eko ufotum fire service ebo yari dara bonu temo mo ke miti bare ke meri ngwam ke ikam akbero uforo me bom besten nyan ke tangami akena na ke namno ammo ni fiore banga akang iba ane kikam arko mirong meke akwai onset ikom bogome ida ufong besten nyene ke bonoke ansida nombonbo ete sambol fo ama se mabari kan agero kibaka ayo ngotang kero mpose ke tepe kwa iswa kini ndayo kini ansida nombo ni bono yesreket ete kwanuso ake bogo ko wawo ken kangine ke wo chanki bono iniele ufori ronga ake ni ka agero ronga mi ken kanika iba uforo kono yo ke pion February iswa 2016 emi ufong besten nyene my good ufotum fire service ebo ya ebo bono mo ken sion si tie parapan ken kang esrirong mpom fensu fong besten nyen ege tai ba kero naipe e mane suwo nyene se mbere ba ke afangu kaisang ba e kana tre mempo se sirom fana ke afangu kaisang ke sten nyen ngoro mempom fen ata tai ko ri on ken te speaker ku fong besten nyen ete no fi of live ama tanke e na ido mu ke medical boke e nam ko ai ba mempara me ke uyo Charity James akwambok NTA Vice Chancellor from Wenta Ifeoyo Professor Enefiok Esien awon adikaiso adino Obong University beredem no ekan godye uforo Professor Esien eketara medara mekamutum ka Obong University ekekara adikisi uyo no yeke officer mo meke uyo ado Vice Chancellor Obong University Professor Udo Moses economy sang akera rusonke isangame yaikop mbogamitu estadan
ata ifiore sien kini enyeke komo menise mpomba ufong wenta ifiore di onkente Obong University na moeke na misangeri senye ama aboya amoera rifere miera penda ukwe mpoke ufong weredu ekamara ewuru ufong wenta ifiore di onkente Obong University ata ifiore udo ekane mesang ama kom ufong wenta ifiore di onte University of Uyo ke unwa mammo adi andobo ke uwa ufong wet kirin Nigeria inye ukeme akeme kendi da penda mo ndi no bo yare na mkwe banga anye ma bo yar mendi sempom bango fon wenta ife uyo e yar ni tu fon wedie mendi kpebe mo ekene wana ke mkpo ekoto National Universities Commission manel penda mo ke di kpeb yung di mkpo ke ufon wed e kama de wood ufon wenta ife uyo ata ife ne fior sien ama tang na nye bengi de medidiana yembo mpara wa ibibio kedi mana ndapinem kedi diongi ko ibibio anye gitangi ko mekini ikpom biom mbo mpara wa ibibio ekedi ege emi ekpara wa monde tuo kpana kerta mo isang adai wumbo mpara wa ibibio akpara wa monde tuo kpan atanga bo kinkaro kedi diana ye ufon wenta ife uyo eye mane de pe adikpe nyong diongi ko ibibio ke mufongwe knike uyo estadan akombok NTA
mbonsi don ke usonga tana kod ku yo e kom karasten nyen kena eto ari yon usonga me ama ke ben ufen yukut anon mo ke uwariswa imo ubo ama anamisa ake se na utumu yon usonga me aba ayon anam no ri yon ke utum akanyan ya kombo me ito yen
usonga tana fort akpo no wo ipari ti o ke ri uba ado usonga sanga ke wo usonga kaitina yuson ufa stadium ku yo iso ake boyo ke ko ukara mai no yo ebo ya iton edi on usonga mi ado mbona ida ngoke ke fara mi ke bobo ke ya nwamdu bege mo adi fodo
bon this way icha ida yempo this way ba ke yemensia irme gbede bi daram afre wo fefe ne wo nyinurum ana mechechi nyiri yemuto governor
wa basiri onno na ina mami ya eri don som abasi na ya odo mo continue ana mbom ire ku mi bot ke other area
ku karu dom ana mi no eri on som so me ko ma yetieti me ne me sat mbawo ukaramo etieti
tanga mo kombo eke na mi sa e kai su to mo me e ma ka ku to mo so kai so fon and see that word ke udion osongomi ete Anthony Oju amata e ko bo ke na muteme ka yan anya mana tanga banga memfna se moinie ke ri de ngosonga mi adu idere yen bonsi donga ke faga mi ke ye mautumo mi ndiene de metongo ke wiyo imobo okombok NTA
Mente fioke afang song idem eron bono wutong ebo yaitre adina mi ban mbobi siado wori namami arumpo asereben uwang fana ano iban ke afang song idem amoy ke nam no iri yongami gidaka ke tangi ko ke dinam NTA wiyo ekoto health matters yaikom bogomi ayo Arin mi ban bobi edi yon kente female circumcision ki kom makara arin na me sere pakke ide mi ban esio usore ni e pakke so ari na ma mero mpo e ke sere nam te on ke set ndien te age romba apa ni ban akosongo di wasien ke mai wo boy pa mente fio ke sang song idem e nam no idi yon ke ari na ma di nam iban bobi aron sio ndien kem france se be no iban ase ne ke pon si adogo ase kama kosongo wayi ubiak ye kosong duratuman amara kama udong ikutu kansa enam no idi oke ari nami ban bobi ifon no ke baba usong dungoket ndien ke na ikrebo ke na ma fatse ko kakan nombono wo etre di namami ufa utem NTA uyo ya ben ayon ne me yitem ke ba ke unami ban bobi wat ke ari na ma moy ikutu health matters ke katoze udwa mi ken kanika itio ke ndubi ke uyo charity ukang nite nte mangfan atrero titundu breye mbok ijesong
Thanks for joining us on AM News. I am Susan Asugo. And now the news. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has called on the State Fire Service Commission to make VR services available at strategic positions around the state to forestall incidences of fire outbreaks. This came as a reaction to the 2 fire incidences that occurred in the state and was presented as a matter of urgent public importance on the floor of the House, as Assembly Correspondent Ifoma Ihoje tells us more.
Member representing Mbo State Constituency, Mr. Samuel Ufor, lamented the effect of fire outbreak at Ibaka in Mbo local government area, which he described as a yearly ritual. Meanwhile, the member representing Ibono Esereket State Constituency, Mr. Usora Kwanuso, reported that over 50 residents of Utong Fishing Settlement in Iwuchang, Ibono local government area of Akwa Ibom State, have been rendered homeless by a fire outbreak which occurred by 2 a.m. on Friday, February 12, 2016. The House called on Fire Service Commission to extend their services to the rural areas and appeal to other relevant authorities to reach out to the affected communities.
The House of Assembly should ask the Senate and Senate to please send relief materials to the people of affected communities. This House will help me in that solution by calling on the state government to establish a mini fire extension service.
Following a motion presented by the member representing Itu State Constituency, Mr. Don Sritwen, the need to represent the Akwa Ibom State Transport Management Authority bill to have a well-managed and organized transport system in the state has been considered.
In relation to that, a lot of people will be employed. I can assure you that 104,000 people will be employed immediately that agency is set up. And the pressure of salaries and entitlement of those people will be on government. It will be on 5 and 10 houses that will be generated by this agency.
After scrutinizing the proposed state budget for 2016 fiscal year, the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation has submitted its report and recommendations on the floor of the House.
Thank you for reports well presented, and thank you for excellently looking into the 2016 budget proposal.
Meanwhile, Akwa Ibom State Revenue Administration Bill 2015 has passed its second reading. From the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Ifoma Ihoji, NTA News.
Residents of Eton Road, Uyo, have commended the state government for coming to their aid by constructing their deplorable roads. Imobo visited the area, reports that work has reached an advanced stage.
Professor said while thanking the management of Obong University for their solidarity visit, advantage of the collaboration.
We do sincerely apologize. We'll take the report again. Vice-Chancellor, University of Ife, Professor NTA17th has pledged continued collaboration with Obong University to enable the institution grow. Professor NTA17th stated this when management of Obong University, led by its Vice-Chancellor, Professor Ododo Moses Ekanmesang, paid a courtesy visit on him in Uyo. Jenibasi has details.
Professor NTA17th, while thanking the management of Obong University for their solidarity visit, urged them to take advantage of the collaboration to upgrade teaching and research in the institution.
Certainly you have my support in that regard. I thank you for coming, and I look forward to maybe some collaboration as will be necessary, as will be possible. We should be able to join hands, help each other where we can. You should be able to count on us with that.
Vice-Chancellor of Obong University, Professor Ododo Ekan.
Who visited the area reports that work has reached an advanced stage.
Atana Fort Road, a 6.3-kilometer road which links Akaitinan and Stadium Road, has been in a deplorable state for many years. Last year, the state government awarded the construction of the road, which residents say will boost economic activity in the area.
Mr. Udomawa, His Excellency, I give him double kudos. He came to redeem us.
They really try a lot. I want to thank Mr. Udom. I will call him a savior.
When NTA visited the site, work was ongoing as excavating machine was seen removing unwanted material. The project manager of the construction company, Engineer Anthony Oju, said that work has reached about 70%. While commending residents for their cooperation, Engineer Oju speak of their challenges.
We call it floodplain, and that's the area we have that is really disturbing people here. Each time it rains, also it rains heavily, it's flooded, and people are forced out of their houses. So we are now addressing the place, stabilizing the soil, and try to create what we call offshore drain. But we are still at the filling stage, the way we are. But we hope by the time we finish, the rain will not be able to wreak much havoc.
It is the hope of the people that the road will be completed before the rain. In Uyo, Imobo, NTA News.
Experts have called for abolition of female circumcision as the adverse health implication is enormous. They made this known in an NTA Current Affairs program, Health Matters. The report is here presented.
Female genital mutilation, also known as female circumcision, is described as the total or partial removal of the female genitalia. It is an age-long practice with the aim of curbing excessive sexual activities by women. Experts say there are different types of female circumcision with grievous health implications.
Amongst the immediate complications that could arise are the dangers of excessive bleeding, which can lead to death or can lead to what we call anemia. There is also pain as a complication. There is increased risk of infection.
Fears about sex, they are not, when it comes to the sexual issue, they are not likely to respond the way they should normally respond. So it affects the whole sexual life of the woman.
Obviously, female circumcision is not in the best interest for anyone. Experts say some programs are on to ensure that this practice is put to an end.
Like the WHO, that's the World Health Organization, UNICEF, they've passed legislations against the practice.
So we've tried to raise the awareness. WHO coming in saying this is the classification, this is what we should do. I think that's one way we've tried to stop this harmful traditional practice.
For full details of this discussion on female circumcision, watch Health Matters on Thursday, 6 p.m. In Uyo, Adeswa Oyokena, NTA News.
Sports Desk. Imba Football Club of Aba will battle Aqua United for Charity Shield in Abuja on Wednesday, February 17, 2016. That is today. For sports updates, let's join Benjamin Philip.
Nigeria's champion Enyimba FC of Aba will battle again a few days after they drew against the Ugandan champions Viper FC in a first-round first-leg CAF Champions League encounter in Kampala. The People's Elephants are up against Federations Cup winners Aqua United FC of Uyo in the annual Charity Cup match at the National Stadium Abuja on Wednesday. On Saturday, the boys from the land of promise defeated a more experienced Vital Club Muganda of Congo 1-0 in Port Noir in a CAF Confederations Cup first round leg match.
Imba is a good side, but Aqua United will win. We will have to win them. We have a very good team this year. Good team, a credible team. We used to suffer relegation zone, and it's not going to be like that again. And we have young, talented players that are eager to play.
Aqua United is ripe enough now. Why? Because if you look into their past records, 2-3 matches now, I think you can give them that accolade. So definitely I will give it to Aqua because of the spirit of the away win.
Aqua United are brimming with immense confidence following a run of marvelous results, including beating Lobby Stars to win the Federations Cup and conquering fellow continental opponents Enyimba FC, Warri Wolves and Nasarawa United to win the Super 4 Cup. The Charity Cup is traditionally used to open the new football season. For sports updates, Benjamin Philip, NTA News.
The Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mr. Dom Emmanuel, has called on the people of the state to live in peace with one another to enable the government to carry out developmental programs. Mr. Emmanuel stated this during the interdenominational funeral service in honor of the late paramount ruler of Isinobolo, Obong Owen Sylvanus Ukafia, Ede the 6th at Okorite, Isinobolo local government area. Wisdom Jacob tells us more.
A celebration of life as people from all walks of life converged on Okorote, the headquarters of Eastern Obolo, to pay their last respect to a monarch and veteran journalist Ubong Uwenukafia. The service was preceded by lying in state at the deceased compound as a mark of respect. The state governor, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, in his tribute, described the late monarch as a great journalist and royal father whose contribution to the nation and Akwa Ibom State will endure the test of time.
As a chairman, one-time chairman of State Council of Chiefs, he served his people and the state meritoriously, and he left unimpeachable footprints on the sands of time.
Biography of the deceased indicates that Ubong Uwenukafia had a humble beginning as a fisherman, a journalist, village head, clan head, and paramarula of Eastern Obolo local government area. He was a source of inspiration and pride to Eastern Obolo local government area and Akwa Ibom State in general. In a sermon, Archbishop Cletus Bassi, who preached on the theme, "Where will you spend eternity?" reminded Christians that how they live on earth will determine their terminal point. Some royal fathers describe him as a good fighter, and family members extolled his life and times.
Once he believed in one thing, that is his own cause.
A man of courage, man of wisdom, a good fighter.
Honesty and just ensuring the life goes on in spite of all the odds that come against you.
Me are taking me out to occasions. So as at now, no way. So I will never forget him.
It was my father. He's a man of honor, a man of truth, and a man of honesty.
Late Ubong Uwenukafia was aged 81 and survived by his wife Henrietta, children, grandchildren, and a host of others to mourn his demise. From Eastern Obolo, Wisdom Jacob, NTA News.
And that's the much we can take on our news this morning. We thank you so very much for being a part of it. Join us again at 7 p.m. for more reports. Good morning.
Hello, this is the scale of justice.